Hello everybody, in this video I'm going to present the X-files for the zodiac sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and of course cross-watchers. Hello, more than welcomed anytime. Please keep in mind that this is a general reading, will not resonate with everybody, will not apply to everybody, but don't kill the messenger. Don't kill the messenger. If you are here, you know why you're here. You know what you're feeling for your ex, Scorpio. So let's see what your ex is thinking and feeling. So we have the 4 rows. The first row, what your ex is thinking, feeling about the relationship. Second row, what they think, feel about you. Third row, what they think, feel about a possible reconciliation. And fourth row, the message that they are sending, the energy that they are sending to you. Also, here on the lower part, I have the cards that jumped while doing the shuffling, and these are giving me the details on what happened, what caused this, what caused the breakup. And oh my God, Scorpio, why does it always have to be so complicated with you? It's always so complicated with you. It's marriage, difference of age, a 3-party situation, heartbreak, codependency. Oh my gosh. Why, Scorpio? Why? So, the jumps. We have the 7 of Wands and the 7 of Cups, and I take these together because it looks like you felt pressured to make a decision. You felt pressured to make a choice. You really didn't want to get in a messy situation, but here you are. Either you are in a messy situation or somebody has put you in a messy situation, but it's messy. Yet again, messy. And it's not the football player from Barcelona, unfortunately. It's just messy. A choice between multiple options had to be made, and you felt the pressure into doing this. And you decided to go rationally. You decided to go inside your brain, to do a good thinking, to make a good decision, and to try to do as little harm as possible. To use your temperance, to temperance the emotions and the passions, and to find the road towards the enlightenment. So it looks like you did not take a risk, or the person we're talking about, your ex, did not take a risk, but went safe mode. Why safe mode? Because it's easy. Although it was a crossroad. It was a crossroad between, it looks like, 2 options. What I don't like about this card is that the moon is there. And the moon talks about secrets, talks about cheating, talks about hidden things, talks about missing puzzle pieces. So it looks like you were in awe. Like, oh my God, what am I going to do now? Like, what am I going to choose? Or what this person is going to choose. Are they going to choose the right thing or the not right thing? And it was pain, and it was sleepless nights, and it was worry and anxiety and guilt. And a lot of mental pain due to thoughts, multiple thoughts that they were just like stabbing and stabbing and stabbing into your brain. Well, it looks like it was soulmate energy. Oh my God, Scorpio, why does it have to be so difficult with you? It was soulmate energy. And it looks like you didn't choose this because it was too difficult. Or they did not choose you because it was too difficult. It was too burdening. It was too heavy. It was too painful. It was too pressuring. It was so unbalancing and so blindfolding. And you have here 2 cards of feeling blind or feeling like you have no choice, like you. Oh, my dear Scorpio, what the hell? What the hell? What's with this? What's with this again? Again. Probably you're dealing with Gemini or with Sagittarius or with Taurus, Cancer, Leo, Capricorn, Virgo, Scorpio. But what I see is, in generally speaking, there has been a pressure into a decision to be made, but somebody or you chose rationally, and that broke you in an emotional way. But you must understand that this choice was made in order for less pain to be created, for the mess to stop, for the pain to stop, but it looks like there has not been a very good communication between you two. There probably were quite some hidings, quite some masks. You are not totally open to one another. You did not went naked mentally and physically and emotionally, and things were hidden. Things were hidden. And it was painful because you did not feel that you can choose without having all the puzzle pieces, and that is why you chose with your brain and not with your heart. And it looks like you're dealing with somebody younger, or so either you are the young person and you chose the rational part, either you are the older, engaged to be married person. Oh gosh, why, Scorpio, why? So, what does your ex think about a relationship? Well, here we have the 3-party again. I don't even have the energy to talk about this card. Doesn't always have to be a 3-party situation, as in 3 people involved, or 3 people involved romantically in a toxic, cheating thing, but it can be family, friends, or just attitudes, behaviors that stood against you and this person. But most likely it was a different person. I believe that somebody was married or engaged to be married, or had a very strong professional status, and they chose that, or you chose that. But it feels like from this party situation, somebody had to make a choice. Somebody had to look into the horizon and to become the master of their own world, and to make a decision to stop this mess, the mess that we have been talking about. Could be a Taurus. Could be a Taurus that you're dealing with, or could be somebody that was married, and you didn't know that you are in a 3-party situation. And once you figured out that it was a 3-party situation, and you were like, no, this is totally immoral, and this is totally against my, you don't even have to, like, it felt like against everything that you, all your principles and all your morals and and then you listen to your intuition. Like this ex of yours had to listen to their intuition, to their inner voice, to their heart, and become inflexible. So this 3-party situation ended because that person chose the other person, not you. Chose marriage, chose security, chose stability, chose emotional stability, and chose not to move forward with you. And either you are the older person that made these choices, either you are the younger person that just found yourself in this mess and you didn't know how to deal with this entire thing. But it looks like, since this is central, somebody was married or is married, and the marriage was chosen, or the things that was stable, although a bit more boring and ordinary, they chose stability over passionate, probably soulmate love. Oh, I don't like this. What do they think about you? Well, they think that you are very courageous. They think that you are risky, enthusiastic, quite mature, quite strong, quite versatile, flexible, creative, strong. Always going for the win. Or maybe this can be like you are separated, you are living in different parts of the world, you are not living in the same place. And then the choice, probably it was not a marriage, probably it was a long distance relationship. And they decided their work, and they decided to stay where it feels homey, and they decided to stay unflexible, to stay put, to not move towards you. There is no movement. So if you are dealing with some relationship in the distance, somebody decided to not make the move, but to stay where they are. And probably you are willing to move. Probably you are willing to take this leap of faith and to move towards this relationship. But then, after a longer mental process, and after finding your mental strength, and after taming your impulses, you decided to move away and to give up on this. So, what do you think about you? You are strong, courageous, risky, adventurous, probably a bit proud, probably always going for the win, but this is your will of risking. Yeah, your will of movement, your will of always going forward, of taming your demons and becoming the master of your past and your future and living into the present. They think you're intelligent. They think that you are strong, mentally strong, that you are in control. This card talks about control. And after a good thinking, you moved away from them. Or they believe that you are mentally strong, mentally risky, adventurous, but that you are emotional, at the same time emotional, and that you are chickening out when it comes to making a decision. Like, see how this person is not looking towards the moon, and the moon is talking about hidden things, about missing puzzle pieces, and it's you just leaving everything behind, not looking at the great picture, not trying to find the answers. You're just moving and taking your own way. So probably they believe that you emotionally just left them without considering them. Difficult. Always difficult with you, my dear Scorpios. What do they think about a possible reconciliation? Well, now, it looks like over my dead body. That's what the message is telling me. Over my dead body. Doesn't look like a reconciliation is possible because there is heartbreak, because there is temptation, addiction, codependency, shackled in the dark mind, shackled in the pessimist side of the emotions. So a lot of thinking, a lot of processing, a lot of awareness, a lot of active awareness on putting everything on the table needs to be done. Finding your spot, finding your balance, understanding. This is about understanding. We have the King of Swords. That is the guy of the brains. This is the guy of the brains, of the thinking, of the reasoning, of the finding solutions, of the chopping whatever is emotional and just keeping what is rational. Choosing like rational choose. Thoughts win against emotions. And why is that? Because not all the puzzle pieces out there and they need to be put on the table. Everything needs to be explained. It looks like there has been a snake in the grass, and it looks like it has been romantically painful, that it looked very beautiful from the outside, but once you got in the inside, it was the thorns, and it was pain, and it was heartbreak, and probably yet again 3 people, and codependency, and so no, it doesn't look like your ex believes that reconciliation is possible. It just takes too much for reconciliation to happen. It just takes too much struggle, too much thinking, too much considering, too much unshackling, too much freeing, it just looks like, when I look at these cards, I just feel like burdened. I just feel like, oh, like what the hell? Like it was a bad ending. It was a bad ending, and it was not fair. Whatever happened there, it was not fair. It was not fair. It was not fair to everybody, and it would not be fair for a reconciliation to happen. It would not be reasonable. It would not be on the table. It would be too heartbreaking. It would be, although there is a temptation there, but there is too much pessimism, and there are too many bad memories from the past in there. So it would be just too much work into a reconciliation. Too much work, I don't advise. Not yet, at least, until some wounds are being healed. Not yet. The message from your ex. This is quite nice, actually. This is quite nice, the message from your ex. I like it. They are being fair here. They are being fair here in the message that they are sending to you. So they tell you to find the strength within yourself and to move on, to close a chapter and to move on, to get rid of the past and to, be able to open a new chapter. This is moving on. This is getting to a different stage. This is, they wish well. They wish you to just move away, to just close the chapter and to let go on things, to let go on the past and to let go on to let go on what is burdening you and to keep what you find useful. what makes you feel good, or the lessons that you had to learn. Take them, get stronger, and the rest, just unburden yourself, unshackle yourself, free yourself, close the chapter, free yourself from what is bad, learn the lessons, keep whatever will help you into the future. Find your emotional stability. Be wise, be tolerant, be acceptable, understand. This is empathize. This is kind of your ex begging you to empathize, to try to understand on an emotional level what has happened. And then to move away, then to heal. Yeah, then, but also not only emotionally, but also rationally to heal without losing the child within, without losing the love, without losing the purity and vulnerability and the emotional, beautiful side of yours. To be protective of those, but to move away while holding what's good, regaining your emotional balance, healing, moving away, and becoming strong on your own. It's like your ex knows how strong you are on your own. And they know that you are, like, this card represents the ultimate kind of a singles card, because they are so self-aware, so self-confident, so self-controlled, so diplomatic. This person really, really owns their shit, like, totally. And this is what your ex is telling you. Close chapters, keep whatever will help you into the future. Become emotionally mature, empathize, try to understand on an emotional level what has happened, heal, move away, protect yourself, and re-become your tough cookie you, your strong you. So, oh gosh, Scorpio, why always like this? Why? Just I don't know how you end up in these kinds of situations, but you end up in these kinds of situations where it looks probably from the beginning that it will not go well. And you chose the secure, or they chose the secure. It was nothing against you. It was not personal. It was not meant to harm you. It was not meant to piss you off. And it was not meant to, kill your emotions. It was not against you. It was for them, sort of. They chose themselves. They didn't choose you, because with you it would have been too difficult. Or you chose safely. And you pissed somebody off badly. All right, dear Scorpio, this is what I have for you. It's complicated again. Oh, always complicated with you. I don't know why. I just don't know. I wish you all the best. And I wish you for easier future, emotional future, like all the readings I have done for you. It has been so complicated, with a lot of emotional involvement, with a lot of emotional pain, with anxiety, with sleepless nights, with choices, with decisions, with risks taken, with burdening. I'm getting teary here. All right, dearies, this is what I have for you. Take care of yourselves, and hear you next time. Wish you all the best. Bye-bye. Bye.